Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just want to spend a quick moment with you and share with you what God has shared with me. The other day, I was taking my sons to get their hair cut, and a gentleman had walked down the steps in front of us before we walked up the stairs, and he had turned the corner to go get in his car, and I noticed there was money on the ground. And so when I got a little closer, I know it was 420s, so that was 80 bucks on the ground. And so I picked it up and I walked to his car. Didn't want to startle him. I kind of like tapped on the door, and luckily he didn't pull off real fast. But I asked him, "Did you drop any money?" And he was like reaching, trying to find to see if it was him. Then he said, "Was it some 20s?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh man, thanks." And I gave him his money. It was 80 bucks. And what God spoke to my heart at that moment was, see how far I brought you from. Do you see how when you've walked with me long enough, things that used to be difficult or things that you used to have to question yourself about, it becomes easier. You valuing your integrity becomes so much more easier because you realize you have to live upright for more than just when someone's watching. I could have easily put those $80 in my pocket and been like so many others who would have said, God knew I needed money, God blessed me in this situation, but that wouldn't have been a blessing. The blessing came with me realizing that God has changed my heart. God has shown me that He's done a work in my life, because years ago I would have kept the money and not thought anything about it, but it was my initial instinct, my first instinct, to give it back. I didn't question it. I didn't argue with myself. I just gave it back. Now, here's the funny thing. Once I gave it back and I walked up the stairs to get ready to take them back into the barbershop, then I started hearing the enemy speak. Man, you could have had $80. Man, you could have gotten away with it. No one would have ever known. But I would have known, and God would have known, and my spirit wouldn't have been right. And I'm so grateful for where He's brought me from. And God is doing a work in all of our life. The more submissive we are, the more change we will see. The more submissive we are to His word, to His will, to His ways, the more growth we're going to see in our lives. And I only share this with you because it was a blessing to me to realize that it's an automatic for me to do that good thing. It was automatic. It wasn't something I had to pray over. I just did the right thing because I've walked with Him long enough that doing the right thing it feels right. It is right. It's what we do. And the double blessing of it is my sons got a chance to watch their father do the right thing, which I pray will then translate to them when they're in the same situation doing the right thing. So I just want to share that with you all in case you find yourself in the same situation where your integrity is being tested. Because remember, integrity is doing what's right when no one's looking. Who knows, that guy may have never missed that $80, but at the same time, I would have missed my blessing. So God bless you until we see each other again. Take care.